do you actually love this person or desire this person, or you just desire what he can do for you?
Me personally, I feel like after a certain amount that a man spends on me, I love him. I feel like it's like then love. Then it's like this amount, like he's alright. Then it's like this amount, I love him. Because it's like, how can I love him? He's the love of my life. I'm not gonna be humiliated because what can you tell me? I know sugar daddies that literally put women through school, that buy houses. We're talking about the top tier ones. We're not talking about taking you to roof, Chris. This is hustling backwards. I can take you to roof, Chris,
Please
nigga.
do.
I'm talking
Right.
about
We will all come.
Listen,
We will all
I
come.
will gladly accept a
Right.
sponsorship from you.
And we will take pictures and say, she's stunting on them, bitch.
Yeah.
Stunting.
I won't just post my plate. I will pan up.
But I feel like another thing with certain sugar daddies and stuff like that, I feel like some are married, so you can't show them. Like, what is the obsession? I've literally been on vacation and people be like, show who you're with. And I'm like, why? What is the obsession with people wanting to know who you're with? It's like I don't want other girls to know who my sugar daddy is if I have one.
Because they gonna try to get it right.
I'm not sharing my
Cause you in
little,
love. Hell.
yeah, my pot of gold under the rainbow. I'm not sharing that.
How much is it to buy your love?
Ooh, that's a good question.
What is
Yeah.
that number?
So it depends where I'm at in life. So right now it's
That's fair.
inflation. So I need
So there's a
got it all mapped out.
multiplier because of the
She's
inflation.
like, let me pull out my calculator.
It's inflation.
yeah, it's inflation, and then key factors come like how much I made that month, and then what are you buying? And I like allowance. I like a guy to understand that I like allowance because even in relationships, I've literally got allowance. Like it's a thing because it's like I'm not gonna give you money every time you ask for it, but I'm gonna give you money every month. What you do with your money is what you do with your money. So I feel like to buy my love, it definitely has to go over 30,000 because under 30,000 is like
30,000
regular.
total, or
Yeah, it has to be above 30,000 total.
A month? I was about to say, what does your allowance usually look like?
if
No,
I
not a
said-
month.
In
Just
total?
yeah.
So if
But
I said, all right,
in what time period? Because I feel like
like that's what I'm saying. So I meet you today. I'm not this fly, dip the gab guy. I'm somebody else. I'm Bob. Okay? And we know what Bob looks like. An old Bob. Right? So, but I'm Bob nonetheless. And I'm like, okay, let's get you some Chanel sneakers. And we're gonna get you a Chanel bag week 1. And I do that for 4 weeks. So let's just say that adds up to about 5,000 a week. And you times that by 4 weeks, about 20,000. You love me yet?
it depends Bob's vibe too. Yeah, I may love Bob. Some cool. He sounds like a great guy.
No, I sound like a
Yeah,
great
you
guy.
sound like a great guy. We should start
Top
this
tier.
year. Top tier.
Right?
But I mean, a lot of stuff comes with that too. Is like the guy. Like, who is the guy? Like,
So can
is
you
he a
have love
vibe?
without money, or is yours not
Synonymous.
synonymous?
Mhm.
Synopsis. Yeah. Is your love and money synonymous?
I feel like I can have love without money because I've been there before. So I feel like I'm literally seasoned where I've been the breadwinner in my relationship before and never. And it's literally
Right? Never.
never again. Never
But you
again.
did it, right?
No,
Never again.
we're pounding on
That's it.
And
never.
she's saying never again.
Wait, breadwinner.
That was not the time of her
I
life.
just want to know the context. Breadwinner, as in you just made more, or breadwinner, as in he was almost at nothing and you made everything.
I've been 2 relationships, like, so I've made more and he was at nothing. I dated someone with, like, a really bad gambling problem, so he made money, but he
Mm.
literally gambled it, and he had a drinking problem, just ridiculous, and I was super young. I was doing 50-50 on some crazy stuff, then I met my current ex, and he was a whole different kinda guy, but what kept me around was love. So I literally went through that. Then I literally went through something with someone when he was down, but he's always had money. So it was kind of like he has money again now, but it was like I had to be with him through the rough patch. And then once he got up, everybody else was benefiting because then we broke up once he's up. So literally, I feel like
should have waited.
I mean, I got stuff, he showed love when he did have money, but I literally been on both spectrums to say that I rather cry in a Bentley, a Rolls Royce. It's more comfortable and people won't see me. I mean, on a bus, it's like
That's actually a valid point.
They don't gotta see you if you cry.
I can take a little picture with the RR in the back. Why not?
I'm never mad at that statement, to be honest.
Neither am I.
It's just like
never mad at
really,
it.
I feel like men come with men just
As a
come with
general
so
matter.
much.
Yeah.
The broke ones come with cheating. The rich ones come with cheating. I'd rather my man cheat on me while I'm up in the penthouse and I'm taken care of so I can go use his Amex in the morning and dry my eyes with a Chanel towel than to be like,
You stole little crab legs on the food stamp card.
that's not.
That's crazy.
The last transaction was $4.99. It was you. Like, I don't want to go through that. But I feel like me as a woman, I hustle for me not to go through stuff like that anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I can provide. Just like I want vacations and nice things, I know that I can spend a bag. Any guy that I've ever dated can tell you that I do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I spend money on my men because I'm a little trick when I like a man. I want you to have nice things too, Zaddy. Like, I want you to feel special. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get a masseuse. I'm going to get a private chef. I'm going to book us first class tickets away. But I'm going to reciprocate the energy you give to me.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do that to someone that, is not doing much for me. So I don't go for men that ask me, what do I bring to the table when I'm clearly the table? What am I going to bring? I'm the table.
Well, I mean, we didn't know that. That's why we asked. We asked because it was not.
She said, Rico, take
was
your
not
boat
obvious.
somewhere else.
It was not obvious.
She said you and that little tugboat can go on somewhere.
I just feel like my dad treated me still, but treats growing up. I feel like a man is supposed to like treat their daughter like a princess. So I don't go for anything less. I'm conditioned to that, right? So I feel like I'm spoiled. I want my way. I don't like the answer no because my dad literally, if he had to work 2-3 jobs, he was doing that to provide. It was never really a no, even when we didn't have it. I'm not a rock. What the fuck? Yeah, whatever. So I'm, I don't.
Like you said, like Rothschild?
Not a Carter. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not a
okay.
Carter or anything. But, I feel like my dad always made a way. So I feel like a man should always make a way. I feel like I'm not gonna work my hands to the bones to provide. I'm not gonna work 16 to 20 hours a day or a week to provide for my family. You're the man. You have the penis. Go get a job. Get 3 jobs. My man has 2 jobs. Go get 7 jobs and 2 side hustles to buy me the things that I want because I'm a woman.
That sounds stupid.
That sounds like a Jamaican with 7
Love
jobs.
Jamaicans.
With 7 jobs.
I love a Jamaican.
You know what's so
I
crazy?
mean, a Mexican can do that.
That too.
I love Mexicans.
That too.
I had got into a big debate about this, because somebody posted a video on a podcast, and I don't know, they said something about men being the hunters, right?
Mhm.
And I'm like, yo, you know what? Everybody be speaking, and nobody know anything. They just be regurgitating opinions. So let me go do some real research. So
Mhm.
as I'm Googling and I'm researching, and I was like, were women ever hunters?
Mhm.
Right? During this
course.
hunter and gathering
course.
phase. And actually, some civilizations, they were even the sole hunters. Actually, in the 300,000 years, besides the last 9,000, this is what they said, archaeologists have found that women were equally hunting and gathering as much as men. So this new mindset, which is up about 9,000 to today, 9,000 years ago to today, is why we have this issue. And I say this all the time. I have a daughter, and I spoil my daughter, but I also correct my daughter because I don't want to bring another woman to this world who's entitled for no reason. You did not earn anything. You have to make sure that you've earned whatever it is that you've gotten. If you're gonna have a good man that's gonna treat you right, it's because you treat that man right, not because you're a woman, not because you're pretty. And that's what I want all men to start to instill in our children and our daughters, especially right now, because right now there's just too much because you look pretty, you get X, Y, and Z, and that I don't subscribe to.
Actually,
what's
don't.
the reward
Oh.
for looking good?
Nothing.
Great question, but I actually don't think that it's fathers who are instilling that you are entitled to X because you're pretty. That's more so men who are seeking that woman because your daddy gonna think you pretty regardless.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
He's not gonna tell you ugly.
What?
Exactly.
But listen, yo,
He's not gonna tell you ugly.
we know as a parent.
No. But wait, no. Your
Just
daughter,
like your daddy.
your
Which
daughter.
one got it and which one don't.
No, your daughter could be a booger wolf,
girl.
but are you gonna tell her to her
Word
face
again?
a booger wolf?
No, we're not.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So
But us saying that is like this is what I'm saying. But initially, I said because you're a woman. That was
Mhm.
my initial thing. Like you, like as a little girl, and I say this all the time. And anybody who has a daughter and a son will subscribe to this. Your son makes, let's say, your son, I don't know, throws a dish. He's gonna get a different reprimanding action than if your daughter throws that dish from a male standpoint. From a father to son versus father to daughter, we're gonna reprimand our child different for the same actions, which I don't like, which is in my mind conditioning some women to do X, Y, and Z and think that there's no real repercussions for it because growing up they got different repercussions than their brother. And I seen that in my own household with my own sister. You know what I'm saying? My sister got off the hook all the time. I was on the hook for every goddamn moment.
But I feel like
But that's
me
why
too. I feel like the
I
men
didn't
in
have no
my
brothers, so my
household,
ass was
my
getting
my
beat.
curfew was
On the plate.
shorter than the men in my household. They could stay out later than me. They can do more than me. Then I'll take it back to what you said about the hunters. So we're gonna take it back to the Bible days and the hunter thing because now you can. It may be a man like you that made that Google article that you read, and that's not
No, it does.
that's
no,
not
it's
a credible source.
and we're typing shit
That
up.
is not a credible source.